Minoli. No.
You filming?
Lou?
You must excuse me. It is important that I bathe often.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you bathe too much. Do you have a disease or something?
Skin trouble. I keep breaking out all over my face.
Maybe it's the food or some local insect or insect powder. I see you put on a few pounds as well.
Wait a minute. Stop. All right, we're running.
I'm thinking, you know. Well, I won't. I'm gonna sleep. Lou?
It's important that I bathe often. Please excuse me.
Perhaps you bathe too much. What's the matter? Do you have a disease or something?
Skin trouble. I keep breaking out all over my face.
Uh-huh. Well, maybe it's
Stay
local
near
food or local insect powder. Who knows? Well, why don't you move to a place that better suits your collar, like to an incubator?
Lou, I thought I told you I didn't want to see you anymore. What are you doing here?
Go, Lou.
I mean Kevin. You know I'm Lou and you're Kevin, right?
All right, now why don't we cut it somewhere?
We're still rolling.
Okay.
Rolling.
Lou?
Please excuse me. I have to bathe more often.
Uh-huh. Perhaps you bathe too often. But, can I, why don't
Go.
What's the matter? Do you have a disease or something?
I-
Oh, and I haven't sat down yet. Tell him.
I have skin trouble. I break out all over my face.
I see. Perhaps it's some local insect or insect powder. Why don't you move to a place that better suits your collar, like to an incubator or to
Lou,
the
what are you
aquarium?
doing here? I told you I didn't want to see you anymore.
Oh, you're going so good too. And now, cut. Jeff, he's ready. Are you on?
You're on.
Lou? Oh, please excuse me. I need a bath.
Perhaps you bathe too often. What's the matter? You have a disease or something?
I have skin trouble. I keep breaking out all over my face.
Well, perhaps you should move somewhere that better suits your collar, like to an incubator.
Kevin, what are you doing here? I thought I told you I didn't want to see you anymore.
Come on. It's 5 years later. Gee whiz. I mean, you must have something to tell me. I have something to tell you.
So you're really here. What do you want?
What about that, aren't you going to introduce me to that woman inside?
Her name is Zoli. She owns the place. I ran out of money, and so now I live with her. Or rather, she lives with me.
Oh. You want to ask her if she wants to clothe herself?
Well, it's pretty hot, and I think she would prefer to go around with nothing on her top.
I'm not much of a breast man myself.
So you came to torment me?
Look, Lou, I'm used to telling you my thoughts. I can't help it. I'll try to restrain myself. Actually, I bring good news. Impossible, yeah.
Impossible. All you do is bring yourself and be yourself, and you bring bad news.
Well, I'm sorry. Look, what am I supposed to say? I mean, nobody else could find you. I had to come and get you.
Well, that's because of Zoli's sister, Wilhelmina. She doesn't want anyone to discover our life of sin. The other sister, Barbizon, is part of a religious order. The three of them run this town. Zoli's the black sheep of the family. Wilhelmina is stuck somewhere between heaven
Wait,
and earth.
Wilhelmina, I thought you said she was the one who...
I'm sorry, that was Barbizon. I can't...
No, it's... They're all modeling
Wilhelmina is the powerhouse of the family. She runs the show, and she doesn't like the idea of Zoli living with me. It's bad press, so she tries to suppress it.
It's a good idea with the press. Well, it's quite a nest you've fallen into, and I hate to disturb it. I mean, hey, it's fine. I like to travel. I'll get right down to the point so as not to torment you any further. Can we speak a little more privately?
Believe me, Zoli doesn't understand the thing.
I see. Well, forget it. I'll get right to the point of my visit. I mean, we don't have to speak privately. I'm used to speaking in public. Nobody listens. Nobody's interested. I didn't come to torment you. I came to invite you to the presentation of the Pyramid Awards. Yes, this Tuesday. Can you make it? It's at 8.
What's today?
Saturday.
I think I'd prefer to watch it on TV.
I would prefer to watch it on TV too.
Of course, I don't have a TV, so that's a problem.
Well,
well, we'll see, okay?
Okay, you're gonna get an award.
What for?
Well, because our films are popular now. People want to see them. We're getting a special award for meritorious achievements in cinema.
Why?
This guy, Sal. This guy from Maxwell House University. He wrote film criticisms. Sal. Thomas Sal.
I think I read some of his articles.
Sure, you sit there in The Voice.
He drew a lot of attention to some awful films.
Right. Well, he made them good, don't you think?
And they became worth seeing.
Yeah, well, all right. That's what he did with our films. And now, well, what can I say? They became worth seeing. Now he's the president of the Belladon also, which is where we're working and where they're giving out the Pyramid
I thought
Awards.
they were going to tear that place down.
No, they're giving it to... I'm not going to bring him till tomorrow, buddy. Soon.
Okay.
I wonder who's here. Oh, I bet that's Denise.
Are we on now? We're still running.
Oh, we are still running. Well, are we both? Yeah, I guess we are. So, which films? The one, it's reopening Tuesday with the Pyramids. Yeah, they didn't tear it down. Of course not. I mean, they restored it. It's completely restored. Crystal and I designed the main sets for the award presentation, and in fact, our whole group, the people we used to work with, they're all with him working on various projects. You remember, like Michael, Lamont, and Bob. It's great. The whole city, nation, I mean, the world is looking forward to see you. Come on out, Lou. You don't have to stay in Dealadon. Just make an appearance. Sarah has a great deal to offer. I would stay if I were you. You can work again. This life hasn't been very good. Come to Dealadon and reap the benefits of the films we made.
Which films? The ones we made? I thought we were going to burn them.
Hey, aren't you listening? Our films have made us famous.
I thought you said you were going to burn them.
Lou, it was out of the question. I couldn't do that. Burn them? No. When I got home, they were at Crystal's house, and I lived with him for a while, and I would lie there and look at the films and their reels. They were there, at Crystal, sort of lying, waiting, just resting. Well, we left them with him, and I would just stare at those reels thinking, look at that pile of plastics, innocently resting in that corner. What secrets, what sights, what space, what time, what people are contained within, ready at the flick of a projector switch to burst forth into the senses. Those films, I mean, they were all I had, and now they are the definition of my life. A definition I can live with and be proud of. This is life to me.
So you didn't burn them, asshole.
Look, never. If anything, the prints are clearer. The editing is professional now, And there's new soundtracks. I did the soundtracks myself.
Well, maybe I'd like to do the soundtracks.
Look, Lou, they're popular the way they are, and now the public wants to see you. The biggest news in Dealadon will be your return.
Wow.
Well, so what are you going to do? Come back. I mean, it'd be good for both of us. I can't work alone. So, and another thing. Please work with me and not against me. I can't work alone, but I need you.
Whatever you want.
No, you decide. I'm not deciding yet.
I would have to leave Zoe here. Or I'd think about it at least.
All right.
Why don't you come back tomorrow and we'll think about it, okay?
Okay.
I'll let you know tomorrow.
Maybe Zoe can come.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay, great. Tomorrow I'll help you pack if you like. I'll try to bring my friend Philip. Well, if he feels better, we'll both help you pack. I guess that about covers everything.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, if that's all for now, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. There's only one thing that I'm a little uneasy about still. Aside from the fact that I want to improve my appearance before I go anywhere.
Oh, good for you. That's the spirit. Take an interest in your
It's
appearance.
that girl.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't care. I didn't do
I
it.
figured, you were going to bring it in trouble. Well, look, I take the responsibility. It's my fault. And I gladly take the blame. You're not going to talk about this when we get back to deal it on. I mean, there's no point. There's no sense bringing it up.
Yep, she really drove you crazy. She really
Yeah.
had you going.
Look,
I'm
she
glad
was
we
asking
were rolling
for it.
film at the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, she was crazy. She wanted it.
She loved you.
I didn't love her. She was asking for it. I mean, she had such white skin, so horny. Goddamn freckled face, always smiling, that nervous smile.
I wanted her to love me, to be my love, to have somebody to be my love, to override this obnoxious frustration of our collaboration.
Well, I love you. No one
No,
else.
you don't love anyone.
I missed you. I don't like to be alone. I mean, I don't like people, but I don't want to be alone. I didn't want to kill her. I told her, we can, I don't love you or anything, but we can make a movie and make our relationship a little worthwhile that way. And you made it too. You were the active third. I couldn't have done it without you.
Don't you think I know it? What do you think gnaws at me and has been gnawing at me for these past 5 years? Makes me one big irritated piece of blubber.
Well, what? It externalizes? This is an externalized
I don't give a shit about
manifestation?
your life except the way it applies to me.
Look,
Consideration, criticism, etc. Yeah, but love, that's what's important to me.
all right, I love her. I love her. I love her now. I see her on the screen and I love her with all my heart.
Now, that's something new.
She still is repulsive, though, but arousing. I very much appreciate a person who gets me aroused. I've grown to appreciate it.
I was nervous with what I thought had to be the most interesting shot. The camera
Yeah.
sets up its boundaries.
Yeah, how did it come out? I don't know.
Wait a second, I lost my spot.
Yeah, let's just read it. I think we'd be better off doing the dialogue the way it is.
I suppose, okay. How did it come out? I
Why
never
don't you
saw
bring
it.
your stop thing?
You did the editing.
Oh, sure, you never saw it, but I guess I never got a chance to congratulate you on this expert semi-documentary photography. It was virtually cut in the camera. Well, I know you're not interested in dwelling on past achievements, but this scene is one of the most popular. This and the embalming table scene.
Oh, I'd love to see that again. How did it come out?
I actually added footage. Outtakes of the same shot, which seemed revealing of the characters. Anyway, that shot, those shots where the thing goes into her, what is it, 2 shots? 2? One on one side, a long profile shot with that wide-angle lens that makes everything so easy to shoot. When she gets stabbed, you get up. At that instant, you jump up so smoothly like a ballerina and glide to over my shoulder and zoom in on her beautiful, slightly contorted, but dignified face. Never so beautiful as at that moment. With split-second thinking, you stop filming and run to the other side, breaking the stage line as Sarah made such a point of it, and get a perfectly framed long profile shot of me balancing above her while she spasms away into darkness. I don't think somebody could have done a better job with storyboards and 90 pieces of film editing. Yes, indeed, you cut that scene in the camera.
Don't you have any conscience about it?
I loved it just the way you shot it. Whoa, and I had a nightmare about it just last night.
That's a good sign.
Sure, well,
It hasn't been sound sleeping for me these past 5 years. Zoli's a dumb, foolish woman, but I'm grateful to her. I could lose myself in her, and I want to lose myself in her now.
oh, is she the one who's responsible for all this weight you've gained and for your rotten complexion?
Her cooking is a load of shit. She uses sleazy techniques, but leaves you wanting more.
Oh, yeah? She probably uses sleazy sex techniques as well. Philip has been a great help to me. I'll try to bring him tomorrow. You won't believe him. You know how to get... What a minute. This is good. I guess I'm going to go now.
All right, I'll see you.
Hey, okay.
Do you know how to get home?
Well, what do I know? I don't know how to get home. I don't, actually. It's at the Alberto. Okay.
No, I don't know. The Alberto?
Yeah.
You're rich now.
Sure. Well, I'm on an expense account, too.
I didn't get any money.
Look, you will. I mean, when you come back, you'll get lots of money. I'm going to go.
Why don't the police
We'll
know
talk
about
tomorrow.
this? Why is this not discovered?
I don't know. A lot of things remained undiscovered. That's the way it is, It just hasn't. I think we're better off doing it with